Hi guys, I'm Mario Fratto and this is Making the Case. Unfortunately, some really tragic events transpired yesterday at the U.S. Capitol. While Congress was trying to certify the election results or possibly not certify the election results, there were some protesters who took things to a new level. Now, obviously, we don't know who many of these people were. There's some people saying that they were Antifa or other left-wing groups. Other people are just saying they were President Trump supporters. Regardless, this was a very small percentage of people who supported President Trump. He had almost 75 million votes that we know of, and you would say that there weren't even 1,000 people who actually stormed the Capitol at this point. So it's really tough to try to say that this is all President Trump supporters. If you want to blame President Trump for this, then you would have to blame Joe Biden for all of the riots and violence and death that took place last summer with those peaceful protests. So let's not go there, but unfortunately, politicians are notorious hypocrites, so nobody should be surprised that they're trying to lay this at the feet of President Trump. But first and foremost, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people who were killed yesterday at the U.S. Capitol. Nobody deserved to die over this. One of the people who was killed was a U.S. Air Force veteran, Mrs. Ashley Babbitt. So thoughts and prayers to her family. As of right now, it appears that she was unarmed, and the worst thing she was possibly doing is trespassing, and she's been killed. So for people saying that there wasn't an aggressive enough response to the protesters yesterday, 4 people are dead right now, and I don't think anybody deserved to die over this protest. Now, I definitely don't condone violence. I didn't condone the violent protest and riots this past year. You know, the lootings, the bashing police with bricks, all sorts of stuff. I don't support that, and I don't support when people are getting killed by the police either. Unfortunately, this was just a really tragic event. So with the events that took place yesterday at the U.S. Capitol, it really gave a lot of RINOs in the Republican Party an opportunity to show their true colors. Many Republicans didn't support President Trump this whole time, but because of his historic popularity within the party, they pretended that they supported him. One in particular is Senator Kelly Loeffler, who the day before the Capitol protest, she was promising that she was going to object to the election results and for the Electoral College. It was actually the first thing she said when she stepped on stage at President Trump's rally. And then within 24 hours, she was on the floor saying that she couldn't object to this. So I think because she lost and because she realized that some people within the party were turning on President Trump, she did a 180. Kelly Loeffler wasn't alone there. There are many Republicans coming out now calling for President Trump's resignation or saying that Mike Pence and the cabinet should invoke the 25th Amendment. Now, that's not going to happen. There's no basis to use the 25th Amendment. That was put in place after JFK's assassination in case a president becomes incapacitated. This isn't just because Orange Man bad or you don't like something President Trump did. There's really no basis to use that. Now, Democrats are also talking about impeachment again, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Clearly, President Trump hasn't committed any crimes. They've been trying to remove him for 4 years, and I just don't see that happening this late in the game. But something really disgusting that has taken place is that Facebook and Instagram have banned President Trump indefinitely. Now, that's just something really shocking. We know they've been wanting to do something like this all along, so the events that took place yesterday just gave them an excuse to do that. But you really hate to see something like that happen. We're on the road to pure censorship at this point. Twitter has also followed suit. They've suspended President Trump's account. They're saying for 12 hours right now, and we'll see what plays out with that. Also, Shopify, which is a shopping website, I think it's second to Amazon as far as volume of sales. They've removed the Trump Organization stores and anything associated with President Trump. On a positive note, these social media giants removing President Trump or suspending his accounts will hopefully lead to him joining alternative social media sites like Parler. So if President Trump were to migrate over to Parler, he would bring a lot of people with him, and hopefully he could really hit Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter where it counts, and that's reducing their revenue. Going forward, I expect to see more resignations coming. I expect to see a lot more Republicans just coming out against President Trump and claiming that they can no longer support him because of what happened yesterday. But that's really just a cop-out. Like I said before, these Republicans never supported President Trump. They were just trying to ride his coattails. And now that they realize he is, in fact, on his way out, they found a reason to turn their backs on him, at least publicly. I really think that a lot of these RINOs are just hoping that we're going to forget that they turned their back on President Trump when he really needed their support the most. But I don't think we should do that, and I don't think that we will. I think in 2022 and 2024, when a lot of these Republican House members and senators come up for re-election, I think we're going to remind them that we didn't forget what they did. Last but not least, it's important to remember that a majority of the people who voted for President Trump still don't believe that the election was conducted fairly. That's something that needs to be resolved if the country really can heal moving forward. And Joe Biden just came out today and really bashed President Trump's supporters. And I don't think that we're going to be able to unite if he's going to continue talking this way. So I really hope that the people can get some closure on this issue, because as of right now, no courts have heard these issues. The Supreme Court declined to hear these issues, and now it's kind of just getting forgotten about because of what happened yesterday. And I think it's not going to go away. We're going to have the same problem in 2022 unless we take care of it now. There's so much more to discuss, but I really just wanted to make this brief. I know it's been a while, guys. I'll be live on Sunday night at 7:30. We'll discuss this stuff in depth. But for now, stay safe and stay tuned. Thanks, guys.